Hello, is anybody there? Have a little look see. Right. Okay. I think. Haha. Let's put some volume on there. Okay, so I'm a little late getting started, so we'll wait for some people to come along. And is it me, or is that picture quality not very good tonight? Okay. All right. We got anybody on? Is there anybody there? It's darker than last week's. I've got the lights on this week. My trusty notes. Where are we? Where am I to? There I am. So as I'm running late, let's see if anybody else is running late. Yeah. Well, weirdly, I left my tripod in the garage. So rather than go to get it, I'm using the integrated webcam, and the quality is not looking very good at all. Let's see if I can do anything about the picture quality. Let's see if we can pump that up. How about if we... I left my tripod in the garage. So rather than go to get it, I'm using the integrated webcam, and the quality is not looking very good at all. No, bought some fancy new software as well. Oh well, we shall see. Okay, so it is time to get going, I think. So, yeah, so this month's topic is all about curbing your cravings. So this is something that we all get without a doubt. So, yeah. So, I've got an echo going because I was testing my sound. There we go, that's better. Okay, so let's get going then. So, for those of you that do not know me already, I'm Alan, and I'm from AGC, and I mostly help busy parents and over 30s get back into shape, or just get into shape and learn some really good habits around food and nutrition, just so that they can remain active and keep up with the kids. So functional fitness and functional nutrition are the flavors of the day. And yes, so I do that through private, semi-private, online and group sessions. Lots going on there, and you can find out more about that from the website. Anyway, let's get going. So today I want to talk to you about something that almost all of us get at one point or another, and that is nighttime cravings. So though we're kicking off this month's theme with nighttime cravings and a little bit about what we can do about them. Yeah, so let's dive straight in, really. So I have some strategies for dealing with the cravings that I'm going to share with you in this video. But before I get into it, let's get straight into it. So if you're watching me live, write live in the comments below. And if you're watching the replay, please write replay so that I can gauge when there's people watching live and when there's people watching in the replay, so that I know what the best times are for me to do these videos, because I am acutely aware that I share this slot with some other big names in the industry. So you let me know if you want me to do it at different times, and I will see what I can do. Okay, so let's dive in, shall we? So as I said, almost everyone gets cravings from time to time, and especially at night. And there can be several causes for this, but I'm going to focus on just two major ones. Look, I've blended into the background. Yes, because together they create a powerful force to make you want to snack at night. The first major cause is what you eat and drink during the day. And I'm talking about both how much you eat and drink, plus the specific types of food you eat and drink. Both can play an important role in your cravings. The second cause is not cause. Can't speak today. I've got my workout to do after this as well. I hope the Energize kicks in. So the second cause is not something you have control over necessarily, but just knowing it's there can help you offset its effect on you. So, I'll get to that one in a second. So specifically, what steps can you take to lessen nighttime cravings? First, I know I always say this, but be sure to drink enough water during the day, because we often interpret thirst as being hungry. Okay, those receptors and those bits, they're so close in the brain that they get mixed up all the time. So, yeah, more often than not, when you think you're hungry, you're probably just thirsty and you don't know it yet. So try and have a drink first and see if the hunger goes away. If it does, you are thirsty. If it doesn't, you're hungry. What have you wasted? A few minutes? Yeah, not a waste if it's helping you eat less food and helping curb your cravings and you're keeping on plan. Okay, so way too many people don't drink enough. And in fact, according to the Centers for Disease Control in America, they do more studies than most of the others. Okay, 43% of adults get less than 4 cups of water a day. Okay, that's not a lot of water. Okay, a cup is, most people measure a cup as about 250 ml. So 4 cups is 1 liter of water. That is not a lot. It really isn't. Okay. So we should all be able to get at least twice that into our systems a day. Okay, so give me a heart or a water glass emoji in the comments if you drink enough water every day. Let's see how many we can get in the comments for those, shall we? Okay, so as for your food, so a good rule of thumb is half your body weight in ounces, which means that if you are a 150-pound person, about what I am, I'm closer to my target. When you're a couple of pounds off, so I'm around about there at the minute, a little bit more. So that means that my minimum goal, my minimum target is 75 ounces of water a day, or about 2.5 liters ish, 2.5, 3 liters ish a day. Okay, and that's it. And it's not hard to get that in, really, to be fair. I get most of that in before lunch. Okay, and then the rest of it comes throughout the day. And then what I drink during my workout, that tops it up. And then I drink after my workout to replenish everything that I've lost. So, yeah, it's really not hard to get the water in. Okay, and it doesn't have to be plain water. Okay, and we've been down this before, and a couple of months ago that we had this on the Metabolic Boost thing and went on about drinking water. And yes, you can add flavorings to it, so there could be natural fruit flavorings. Some of the Barry an awesome comment on about making your own cordials and things from fruit, and you can even freeze those. Low sugar or sugar-free squashes, juices, things like that. But not tea, not coffee. They are not a replacement for water. Okay. So I've got a really cool thing called a zinger bottle. So you put some fruit in a bottle, screw that onto the bottle. It's got some blade in it, chops up the fruit, and then you add the water, and then you mix it all in, and you get the flavor through without any of the bits. Absolutely awesome. So fresh fruit into fresh water. And I've got a whole thing about the best type of water coming up soon as well. So you want to sign up and stay tuned for that one. Okay. So back to it. Okay, so that's how much water we should be drinking. Yep. So around about half your body weight in ounces. There's a converter on my website. You can work all that out on there. If you're signed up on my app, then we've got a converter in there now as well, and you can check it in there. Okay, so as for your food, you should aim for a balanced diet that contains protein-rich foods and healthy fats, and foods that contain plenty of micronutrients that your body needs. Okay? Yeah. So I follow a high protein diet. That's what I promote. There are plenty of different diets out there for people. And when you work with me, I will always recommend the best one for you. Okay. So mine's high protein, but some of you, it might not be. It might be high carb, might even be high fat. There are many ways to do it. Okay, so recommendations call for getting between 10 to 35% of your daily calories from protein, 20 to 35% from fats. Like I said, that's the way that I operate. That's my meal plan. That's what I work to. That's what most of my clients work to. But there are many different options out there. I have some high carb clients, I have high fat clients. Really depends on your goals and what you're wanting to achieve. Now, this matters because they help keep your blood sugar levels in check, which is huge when it comes to preventing cravings. So you've got to make sure you keep that balance there. When I work with people with type 2 diabetes, it's all about the GI, the levels of GI in the foods, and working on that to make sure that we keep these blood sugars going. And most importantly, more importantly than people that don't have it, if you've got type 2 diabetes, keeping hydrated is super important. It plays a massively vital role in helping you get healthy, get better. Okay, so plus protein, along with fiber, keeps you feeling fuller for longer than other nutrients because your body takes longer to break it down, really. So, and your body's got to work harder for it as well, which is really, really good stuff. So it gives you that metabolic boost. It's also important not to eat too little during the day, especially if you're working out, because your body will be legitimately hungry at night. So that's important, that if you don't eat enough, then you will be hungry and you will get those cravings. So it'll be legitimate hunger pangs and not so much cravings. Okay. So if you have those two things, your diet and your hydration, and they're both in check, this can make a big difference when the other factor that plays a role in your cravings, your body's internal clock, your circadian rhythm, this is the bit that we can't really control, kicks in. Now, this governs many things, including when you're tired, hungry, or feel more energized. At night, it can trigger feelings of hunger. Researchers believe that the nighttime cravings for high calorie, sweet, starchy, and salty food might have helped our ancestors store energy that helped them survive when food was scarce. So it is biological. And that was cool back when humans went through famines and other hard times when they didn't have access to food. I mean, most of us, we've got massively ready access to all sorts of different types of food. And most of us, we are lucky to have access to more food than we need. Okay. But that isn't the case today for us, is it, really? As I was just saying, which is why it's so important to be prepared by being well nourished before the cravings hit. So when you're feeling full and satisfied, you're far better equipped to deal with them than when you haven't eaten enough. or haven't got the well-rounded diet during the day. So does that make sense so far? I think it does. If it doesn't, let me know. If it does, give me a thumbs up, give me a heart, give me a really positive emoji. If it doesn't, give me the, what's he on about, emojis. I'm sure there's something like those in there. I think there's like, there's definitely those. So give me those if you're not sure. Give me really yay ones if you do. Okay, so I mean, I've got a ton of simple tips and upgrades that you can use to help fight off cravings in my newest ebook this month, the Crush Your Cravings Guide. And you can get it for free simply by following the link in the video. There we go. This link right here. This one. Ooh, there it is. Ooh. Yeah, you follow that link, fill out the form, you get the ebook completely for free. Now, that form signs you up to my newsletter, and you'll get one, maybe two newsletters a week with useful tips and tricks in how to stay fit and healthy. And you can unsubscribe from those whenever you want. If you'd rather not go through all that effort, just drop me a message and I'll happily ping you the ebook without the need to sign up for the newsletter, and you'll hear no more from me unless you want to. Okay. So if you're ready to step up your fitness and wellness routine, however, then I'm here to help. So be sure to check out the links to my 6-week program that are dotted around everywhere, or head over to the website alangardnercoaching.co.uk and you can find out more about it there, or again, just ping me a message and I can hook you up with some stuff. And yeah, that's 6-week program. You've got time to do my 6-week program twice before Christmas. Woohoo! That's it. I'm sure there's going to be some Christmas pies. Yeah. Or don't wait till the new year to make a new you. Okay, you can do it anytime. Oh, all those things. Got plenty of those corny lines to come out. And as we get closer to the new year, you'll probably hear more of them. So we're just going to hang around a minute and see if we get any questions. Let's have a look. So I'm trying not to do anything too weird this week. Last week I got a bit weird at the end. This light is not doing anything for me. You are not getting the full benefit of all of this. Yes. Must not forget. See if we can do something about the light. Must not forget the stand for next week. I think I need to get another stand actually, so I've got one in here. That's it. If there's anybody watching that knows how I find the torch on an iPhone, does it have a torch? I don't think it does. Siri, have you got a torch? See, it doesn't want to talk to me either. It does not. Okay. Oh, there. Hey, strike another one up for Android. Woohoo! Although, to be fair, the iPhone might have it. I just don't know where it is. I don't use one. Yes. So how we get on? No questions. Okay, that's cool. That's not a problem at all. So thank you very much for tuning in. I've been me. If you liked it, thumbs up. If you didn't, you know what to do. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe for future updates. I've got a whole wealth of videos that I'm just finishing editing, catching up on those, and they're going to be going up on my YouTube channel soon. The various things from workouts to cooking tips and things like that. So I've got some new recipes, brand new recipe book out this month as well. 56 brand new recipes. Okay, hearty, nutritious, really super easy to make. So all come with a complete guide in how to do them, and some of them I've even got some videos for those. So if you're interested in that, give it a hit. But it's all available on the members site. So, which reminds me, actually, I've got a special offer on for the members site. The first 10 people to DM me for the membership to the member site get a year's access to it for free. So that's a year's standard access to my members only site for free, only for the first 10 people to hit me up with a DM asking for that. Okay, so we'll have a little chat. We'll make sure we're right for each other, and then I will set you up and get you some login details. No payment cards at all needed. I will set you all up manually so you get onto there. So don't miss out on that, and that is worth. Do the maths now. Shouldn't be that hard for me to do. It's so late in the day, I can't do the math. Anyway, it's normally 50 quid a month, well, 49 quid a month. So you get a whole year's worth of it for free. That's for the first 10 people. So hit me with that. Anyway, thank you all for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm going to go and destroy my chest and tries and get my workout in and then relax for the rest of the evening. Thank you all and good night.